Hey guys, Late Boy Scout here. I'm just sighting in my Kel-Tec SU-16A with the Bushnell TRS 125 attached to the top. I'll show you that in a moment. Downrange, you see my targets. The bottom one, that is to say on the PVC IPSC target, I've got two paper plates. The bottom one of those I've already been shooting at. I've got two groups on there that I'm fairly happy with. I'm going to see if I can improve. I shouldn't say improve. I'm going to see if I can at least match that on the upper paper plate target. Next to that, of course, is the Steel Bad Guy made for me by my friend Snow Lobo 95. I'm zeroed enough that I can nail that Steel Bad Guy real easy, tack driver style. But I would like to get 2-inch-ish groups on those paper plates at 100 yards with this red dot. So we'll see what I can do. I'm going to go ahead and start taking some shots, and then I'll bring you along with me to have a look at the groups. Take a nice cleansing breath. I'm not using any sort of a vise, so it would be a big help if I had a vise here. I'm not using anything like that, just the bipod on the gun, and doing my best to control my breathing and pay attention to my pulse, actually. Here we go. Okay, well, you know what, while I'm here, I think I've only got 2 rounds left in this magazine, so let's go ahead and nail that bad guy a couple times, that Steel guy. That's fun. And we're clear. Go ahead and eject that magazine. Safety it anyways. And set that down. Now let's zoom out. And I'll bring you with me. That is indeed 100 yards. I'll just show you the range here while I'm at it. These two targets you see before you are the ones that I had at 25 and 50 yards to get myself centered. You know, in advance, of course, before heading out to 100. That's my shooting position there. And those are some nice, beautiful mountains with snow on top of them. It's a pretty day today. It's a very nice day. The temperature is wonderful. It feels like 40 or probably 50 or so degrees. It's real, real nice. So, here's some shooting that I did. I think that was the 50 yard, actually. 25. I was happy about that, as you can see. But a lot of the other groups were a lot wider than that. Yeah, gorgeous day out here today. Real lucky to have this kind of a place to do some shooting. Turn this so I can see myself. Real fortunate to have a place like this where I can come and shoot. I hope it stays that way. I said in a past video, I was kind of nagging you guys about garbage out in shooting locations and saying, you know, clean up after yourself and so forth. I mean that though, and I feel that even more so now. In this area, there are new signs up that have never been here before, saying stay out of this area, stay out of that area. And this is one of the more frequented areas in my area for shooting. So I was pretty surprised by that, but that just tells me that garbage and dumping is a real problem out here. So take care of your shooting areas so they can take care of you. Let's see the group. Let's see what I did. 100 yards. Okay, I'm way off center. That's for sure, but I think that was trigger pull. Trigger, probably just sight alignment, all those basics. However, I was consistently off. I don't know what that's supposed to tell me though, because without having touched my sights, I previously made this and this. No, wait. That and that. Yeah, that's right. There's 2 dots. There's 2 holes there. That was from a second group. Anyway, that and that were part of one group. And that's probably 2 inches. 2.5 inches maybe. Sub 3 anyway, at 100 yards. Man, that's just making me mad though. Why can't I get that centered? It's probably just my eyes. It's probably just my eyes. Whatever. Bushnell TRS 25. Just getting that thing centered today, getting that thing zeroed. I think I might have a little more work to do. However, I think it's, I like it so far. It's better than that old, what's it called? STP, no, the UTG. The UTG Golden Image red dot. I like it better than that. It's got a cleaner dot. You know what? I think I might, yeah, I think I might see a bad guy right over here. Right over there. Yep, I do. I see him. There he is. You see him? Oh man, he's coming for me. And you know what else? I gotta get him dead center, right in that black dot, or else I'm dead. Think I can do it? I'm at about 5 yards. Oh boy, I don't know. Pressure, 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 pressure. Glock 19 Gen 4. Can I nail that guy right where I need to nail him? I'm loaded, ready to go. All right, come on, take him out. Did I get him? Maybe I need to move in a little bit closer. Got him right here. Just left the center. It's gonna have to do. So there's the Kel-Tec SU16A wearing the Bushnell TRS 25. Now, one other thing that makes this scope, this sight, a good fit for this gun is you can actually co-witness with the standard polymer sights that come with the gun. Now, that doesn't seem like it would work with any red dot, but it actually works with this one. You can actually see and line up those sights properly and still see the red dot. Now, let me talk about the co-witness for a second. Maybe I can even show you on camera. I'm going to try to attempt that actually, because that's what. So there's the front sight, rear sight. Just make out the dot and where the front sight and rear sight meet. So it's going to be difficult, you know, because this camera doesn't focus the way my eye focuses. So you have to kind of trust me on this fact. Well, you can kind of tell there. However, this does kind of a minimal job of co-witnessing. It's kind of difficult, but it is a sort of minimal co-witnessing job. So if co-witnessing is important to you on your Kel-Tec SU16A, but you still want to have a, you know, sort of a rapid target acquisition capability with a nice red dot, looks like the TRS 25 by Bushnell is a great option. Before I wrap this up, I'll show you one more thing. This is a sling attachment that I have improvised for the Kel-Tec SU16A. I'm going to try to give you a good look at it. Don't ask me what the names are of those various hardware parts. Just go to your local Home Depot or Ace or whatever you have and find a little ring like this. One of these little, I think it's like a tube, a pipe or tube or wire sort of clamp is what this piece is. And then I actually just found a screw that matched the threads, that was the right length, matched the threads of what was already there. Because that's actually what I did. Actually, I just removed a screw that was already there. And you can see on the opposite side that this is where that is, okay? So I just removed the screw that was already there, found one that matches the threads, found a nylon spacer, okay, and I had to sand that down in order to fit into the cavity. Do you see how that screw has a sort of cavity that the screw goes into so that it's flush and doesn't protrude? So I had to sand down that spacer so that it would fit by friction down into that cavity, and then fed obviously the screw through this wire holder thing, through the spacer, and then into there with some blue Loctite. Got this steel ring on there, and of course the single point is attached to the ring. I may be able to make this even simpler by removing that ring and just attaching this to the wire holder, but that may not work actually at all, so I haven't tried. Whatever the case, for those of you interested in attaching a single point sling to your Kel-Tec SU16A, here is an option. If you want to try that out, try to make your own mod, make that work, there's a little inspiration for you. Kel-Tec SU16A wearing a Bushnell TRS 25, freestanding, gonna see if I can nail this steel bad guy way out there at 100 yards. And that was all I had in the magazine. Well, it can be done. Not every time by me, but that's me. You could probably do better. Anyway, Kel-Tec SU16A 100 yards, that's some fun right there. You betcha. Well guys, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I just wanted to share this little sighting in experience with you using these two components together, the Kel-Tec SU16A and the Bushnell TRS 25. So far a pretty good pair, and I'll update you if I have any more to say about it in the future. Thanks for watching. I'm the Late Boy Scout. See you later.